There is some confusion among Salsa and Bachata dancers about triple steps and cha-cha-cha. Are triple steps and cha-cha-cha the same, or what is the difference? And how, when and where to use triple steps. Cha-cha-cha means two different things. On one hand, it's just a popular generic term meaning any triple step in any social dance placed anywhere in the dance, starting on any beat. That is, cha-cha-cha is just another name for a triple step. Cha-cha-cha simply means a triple step because a triple step sounds like cha-cha-cha. On the other hand, there's also a cha-cha-cha dance originating in Cuba in the early 1950s, where the triple step can be heard in the music. There is either a clear cha-cha-cha sound in the music, or there is a more subtle built-in cha-cha-cha feel to the music. And when we dance to that music, we want to emulate that sound and match what we hear in the music with a triple step. In the cha-cha-cha dance, the triple steps are always on 4 and 5 and on 8 and 1. What is a triple step? We step to the beats of the music, 1, 2, 3. In Cuban salsa and in salsa on 1, we pause on 4 and on 8. Or we tap, but the tap is optional. In bachata, we tap on 4 and 8, and in bachata the tap is mandatory. In dances like Cuban son and in the cha-cha-cha dance, being contratempo, the pause is on 5 and on 1. Except that in the cha-cha-cha dance there is no pause because it has been replaced with the cha-cha-cha triple step. A triple step is to make use of the and in between the beats, like 4 and 5, 8 and 1. To make use of the and, to step in between the beats is called syncopated stepping. A triple step could be added anywhere, starting on any beat, like to step on 1 and 2. All triple steps, no matter where we place them, do work in some situations depending on the music. But all options are not equal. Triple steps replacing the pause tap are by far the most common. There are two ways to replace the pause tap with a triple step. We can start the triple step on the beat before the pause tap, or we can start the triple step on the pause tap. In Cuban salsa and in salsa on 1 and bachata, both options often works depending on the music. If there is a dominant tumbao rhythm in the music, as is very often the case in Cuban son and in cha-cha-cha dance, and also often in salsa, the tumbao rhythm made with the conga drums, a double slap on 4 and and on 8 and. We will most likely start the triple steps on 4 and on 8, even without thinking about it. In Cuban salsa, and in salsa on 1, and in bachata, with no tumbao rhythm, or when it is not dominant, many dancers might as well choose to start triple steps on 3 and on 7. Or at any other beat for that matter. Anything goes as long as it works in the situation. It's important to remember that whenever we do a triple step, we make a mess out of our normal basic steps. Because when we step on an and on the pause tap, we begin to step on the wrong foot to the next beats of the music. We need to go back to our basic steps as fast as possible. Here's my advice. Don't count triple step or cha-cha-cha when you step. It is much easier to use the beat numbers and then to continue to step as if nothing has happened. That way it is easy to keep track of exactly where you are in the 8 count. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. That's the way to do it. Triple steps are just an option. Except for the cha-cha-cha dance, you never need to add triple steps. They are of your own choice. Use them if you like them and they work for you. To use them or not also depends on your own personal dance style. I do use triple steps a lot in bachata, but I rarely use them when I dance Cuban salsa for one good reason. I feel that to add a triple step at the end of an 8 count is mostly noise. It disturbs a little, it rocks the boat. When we step a triple step, we need to keep the feet relatively close together. That is, adding a triple step to a dance like Cuban salsa has a tendency to slow down the dance, to make it more stationary. Also, I want to have full focus on step 7. Step 7 is almost as important as step 1. Step 7 is used to prepare for the next figure, to get you and your partner perfectly aligned and positioned for the next move. A triple step at the end of an 8 count is not worth the hassle. Too much trouble for nothing. It's the wrong focus in my way of dancing. But if triple steps work for you in your style of dancing, good for you. Go use them. That's it for now. Thank you for watching. I'm just a social dancer next to you on the dance floor. See you there. Thank you.